ever looked at your small backyard and thought, I'd love it to feel warm and timeless, but I don't have a big budget? You're not alone. So many of us assume that soulful gardens require expensive materials or expert skills. But what if the most enduring rustic gardens are built not with money, but with meaning? Welcome to Relax Gardens. In this video, you'll discover budget rustic backyard garden ideas for 2026 that feel warm and timeless. How to turn an old ladder into a plant stand, a pallet into a sofa, a mason jar into a lantern, and broken tiles into a winding path, all with basic tools and under $100. These aren't just projects, they're acts of care. Crafted for courtyards in Austin, balconies in London, and every small space in between. So if you're ready to stop waiting for someday and start building a backyard that feels like home, you're in the right place. Stick around, because by the end, you'll have a list of simple, soulful ideas you can begin this weekend. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss our grounded, achievable garden magic. Now, let's build warmth with your own hands. Let's begin with layout, because even the simplest rustic design can expand your space. Start with a curved path made from broken tiles or free bricks. It costs almost nothing, but guides your eye inward, making your yard feel larger. Then add a central focal point, a repurposed wagon planter, a vintage trunk table, or a copper bowl fountain from a thrift store. Now your space has a heart. Have a narrow side yard? Build a hidden nook. Back, vertical garden on a free pallet. Middle, bench from stacked wooden crates. Front, winding path with solar lights in upcycled jars. Suddenly, it's not a gap, it's a destination. Now, lighting, the easiest way to add warmth. Fill mason jars with solar fairy lights. String old filament bulbs along a reclaimed wood post. Line your path with bottles painted in earthy tones. This isn't just pretty, it's psychological. Soft, warm light blurs boundaries, making fences disappear
and your tiny yard feel endless. And here's a $5 hack. Clean an old window frame and mount it as a mirror. Angle it to reflect your greenery. It silently doubles your space. No new plants needed. Even your flooring can tell a story. Curved paths, textured gravel, a hidden turn. These micro moments invite slow walking and slow living. Remember, rustic warmth isn't about perfection, it's about presence and your hands.
Now, let's bring life to your space. With plants and pieces you build yourself. Start with plants you can get for free. Ask friends for pothos or monstera cuttings. Grow fern spores from fallen fronds. Propagate peace lilies from division. Then plant them in repurposed containers. Old boots, colanders, enamelware, anything with drainage. Short on floor space? Go vertical with scrap wood. Hang bottles from a pallet wall. Use an old ladder as a plant stand. Mount gutters on a fence for herbs.
Now furniture, where your hands create soul. With just a saw and sandpaper, you can build a bench from wooden spools or stacked crates, a table from a salvaged door or cable spool, a sofa from a disassembled pallet. Sand, oil, or paint them, and they'll look intentional, not tired. And always protect negative space, a patch of gravel, an open area under a pergola. These quiet zones cost nothing, but let your garden breathe. Even your decor should serve you. Fabric scraps equal outdoor cushions. Glass jars equal lanterns. Broken tiles equal path edging. Your goal isn't to fill every inch. It's to create real moments. Morning coffee in a chair you built. Evening tea under lights you hung. And with these 2026 ideas, you can, using mostly what others throw away. Coming up, the emotional truth that turns a rustic garden into a sanctuary. You don't need a big budget to create warmth. You don't need perfection to find peace. You just need one simple act of care and the courage to begin. Because a garden built by your hands isn't just beautiful, it's yours. It's the pride in a bench you assembled yourself, the joy in a plant grown from a friend's cutting in a jar you cleaned, the calm that comes when you realize home was always within your reach. That feeling? It's possible, even in your tiniest space. And you've just learned how. How to design depth with found materials. How to light your nights with jar lanterns. How to grow lushness from cuttings. How to create calm, not clutter. This isn't just gardening. It's reclaiming joy, one rustic touch at a time. So start small, one string of lights, one repurposed planter, one cutting in a jar. And as your garden grows, so will your sense of belonging. If this video inspired you to pick up a hammer instead of a credit card, please tap like. It helps others find simple inspiration too. Subscribe to Relax Gardens because small spaces deserve big soul and peace shouldn't cost a fortune. And hit the bell
so you never miss our practical, planet-friendly garden magic for 2026 and beyond. Your future self, the one breathing deeply in a garden you built with your own hands, is already thanking you. Thank you for watching. From all of us at Relax Gardens, go build your warm, timeless paradise, however small, however simple. It's waiting.